Bar Stool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker. Mostly Sports.
Welcome to Mostly Sports, presented by Jägermeister. I'm Mark Titus. He is Brandon Walker. Today is Monday, August 12th. We are live from Chicago. And I don't know about the rest of you boys.
Damn, that's cold.
I do know about Ebo.
Tell him, Mark.
Ebo and I ripping ice cold shots of Jägermeister on Saturday, watching the Air and Water show here in Chicago.
No.
Yeah, we were at Henry Lockwood's place.
By chance too. I just ran into Mark there. I didn't even have to be there.
They're by the lake. He's got a good setup, that Mr. Lockwood. Oh, whew.
I don't want to gas him too much, but pretty sick.
Air and Water show was going. That thing was something, huh? Yeah. And it was made that much better drinking Jägermeister. Wherever you're out, if you're hanging with friends or at the bar, maybe you're doing all the sports stuff or just the mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with frosty 0 degree Fahrenheit shots of Jägermeister. Damn, that's cold.
Damn, that's cold.
Damn, that's cold. And remember to check Jägermeister out.
Damn.
At Jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister the Court, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Mass Jägermeister U.S., White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
That final shot by Steph Curry is one of my favorite moments in sports, I think.
Yeah.
It was a gradual build. He had 4 shots, I believe, in the last 2 minutes.
Four threes in the last 2:47 or something.
4 threes in the last 2:47, and previous to that, he had been just okay. But then it's time to win the gold medal, and just it escalated. He hits 1.
Yep.
Yeah, he got 1. He hits 2. He might have something here. He hits 3. Oh boy, it's vintage Steph Curry. And then the 4th one was just showing off.
The 4th one was
the 4th one was ridiculous.
The fact that he shot it was stupid.
Yeah.
That it went in and it reminded you.
Oh yeah.
When Steph Curry is rolling, there's nothing like it.
There's really
nothing like it in sports.
This whole Olympics to me was kind of a celebration of guys that there's just nothing. Like when LeBron gets rolling downhill on a fast break.
Yeah.
Or when he finds a pass that nobody else can find.
Yep.
When Kevin Durant gets hot and he's just shooting with no conscience. And when Steph Curry does what Steph Curry does, there's nobody like any of those 3. And there will never be anybody like any of those 3. There'll be great players that maybe reach their level, but not the exact same way that they play. And it's just watching them get to do it in the Olympics together was fucking great.
It was amazing. It was the most fun I've ever had watching basketball. And I mean that seriously. The Serbia game and then the France game both was just like I drank up every second of it. Like, this is so fucking awesome to watch these guys that have owned the entire era of the NBA. They are the face of the 3 faces of the league, of this era of basketball. They've been rivals for most of their careers. Steph and KD joined Steph and ruined the league there for a little bit, but to see them all coming together, playing together for the first time in a meaningful game. It was awesome. It was everything we could have hoped for it to be, and now I'm sad it's over. And now I wish now the second they win gold, not the second, because I was drinking it all then, and then Joel Embiid gets on the stage and does the suck it crotch chop to the French fan. It was all awesome, but then I woke up the next morning on Sunday morning and I was like, Steph's gonna go back to a shitty team that's old and Clay's gone and Draymond is a loose cannon and they have their issues. LeBron's gonna go back to the Lakers and they're a clusterfuck and it's just gonna be like nepotism city there in LA, and like that whole, all the discussions about them are gonna be toxic as fuck. Durant's on a team that'll never really do anything.
KD's somehow still on the Suns, right?
Yeah, KD's on the Suns. Durant's just gonna like they're going to be good enough to get your attention, but never actually. And I'm like, damn, that's so depressing. That I wish these guys could all 3 just play together forever. That's what made it so special. It's like, oh shit, this is incredible. We don't have all that like toxic bullshit around. Like, and a lot of it is deserved, but like that's what the NBA discourse is just so fucking broken that like watching these 3 play from October to May is just like shit. It's just shit. It's just like constant. It's just constant like. They're battling for play-in spots, or in the Suns' case, they'll be in, but like they don't play defense, and I don't know. It's just all the discussion is just like tearing down and all that. And for 2 games, it was not that, Brandon. It was just pure bliss. It was basketball bliss, and it was awesome.
I want to pull it out past those 3 guys to the 12 guys that were on the team. It's so fun to watch NBA players, great NBA players, legendary NBA players get sucked up in the moment and be in awe of what they see other players do.
Yeah.
And just burst off the bench or just go crazy about what they see Steph do or what they see LeBron do. And not even just them, because, Booker had moments during this whole thing.
Booker was great. Yeah.
Adebayo had moments during this whole thing.
Yeah.
Embiid had a uniform. Like, there were guys that just, got to.
Connor didn't hear you, but I'll defend him. I'll defend your guy.
He was
Connor.
fine. He was fine.
We don't win the gold medal.
I was
without
uploading
Joel
something for
Embiid.
the show. I apologize.
We don't win the gold medal without Joel Embiid.
What do you mean you were watching something?
I was uploading something for the show. I was uploading an Instagram story.
Were you?
Yes, I was. I could show you if you want.
I don't need to.
Connor, this Embiid hater over here, he just can't. He can't.
Can't let it go.
He can't swallow a reality where we don't win the gold medal without Joel Embiid. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it like us. He just doesn't.
Serbia game. We don't win it.
We don't win it
without Joel Embiid. Obviously, Steph Curry
Joel
had the big 36-point performance, but
that's just a fact. We don't win the gold medal without Joel Embiid.
It's true.
So
okay.
So once again, I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
It was remarkably fun to watch those guys play basketball again.
Yeah.
And I don't remember one as positive as this. I feel like this whole Olympic experience was positive. Sometimes they'll either be negative the whole time, or maybe they'll have a negative moment. This one, even the Serbia game was
it was fun. It was the right mix of so 2008 was the last time I remember being like this excited for a team going into the Olympics. But 2008 wasn't really that fun for me. I remember it being
they had
like
a grind, right?
I remember Kobe being like, "This isn't a fucking joke." Like Kobe's the face of the team, and it was the redeemed team, and we had embarrassed ourselves in 2004. And those guys were on like a business trip, and it's all fucking business, and we're not here to fucking make friends and have. And that was cool because we did need to win gold to like get back on track. But I don't remember it being like just bliss. I don't remember it being fun. This team had the right combination of like, we are here to assert our dominance, which like in the end, the skeptics will say we had our backs against the wall against Serbia, and France hung around more than they should have and all that. So like, how did we actually assert our dominance? I don't know. I do know we won gold, but like there was an approach from these guys that was like the world is catching up to us. We have to show that we're still the fucking best, but we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. It was the right balance. It was perfect.
All right, now I have a take going forward, okay? Because this is great and I enjoy it, and I think you have a take coming too. But 2028, Wemby gonna be a problem.
He's gonna be a problem.
He's gonna be a fucking issue. This one was hard to deal with. This
right.
Wemby, this 20-year-old Wemby, 24-year-old Wemby is gonna be
right.
Gonna be a fucking mess, and I don't know what we're gonna do. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna make him shoot threes and make him forget that he's like 7'9" and just have him like float around the 3-point line and throw up threes. We're gonna hope that the rest of the French guys don't pan out. Like the top 2 picks of this year's draft suck, and it's just like a one-man show, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna bring everybody back. That's what we're gonna do. I woke up this morning. I don't know why, but my very first thought when I woke up this morning is LeBron, Steph, and KD are coming back.
So LeBron James is 39 years old today.
Yeah.
Steph is, I believe, 36.
36. Yeah, 36.
KD is 35. 35? I think Steph's actually a year older.
I'm 37, and KD and Steph were in my class. So
they're both in the same class?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Maybe
so I don't know how old. I mean, they're
so
they're
LeBron's
probably
39. I know for sure. So in 2028, he'll be 43. You think?
Yeah.
You think it's a victory lap? You think it's we run it back?
I think LeBron James. I think the Olympics being in Los Angeles, in his backyard. I think the fact that in 1992 Michael Jordan was on the Dream Team, which this year's team is synonymous to the Dream Team, or at least that's what they were saying going in, was that it's the most talented roster we've ever seen. Jordan wins in 92. 96 he retired and then came back, wins of the finals in 96. And then opted out, and it's a similar situation because 96 it was in Atlanta, and it made a ton of sense that Michael Jordan would want to play one last Olympics for the home country, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good." And I think LeBron might realize that, and might realize that like at this point, LeBron's case for GOATs, like he's not going to win any more titles. Probably he's not going to win. I doubt he ever wins another MVP. He maybe could if he really wanted to, but probably not.
Yeah,
like that would require
not gonna play enough. Yeah,
that would require just like busting your ass for 82 games. I don't think he wants to do that anymore. The way he wins the battle against Jordan is just keep running up the longevity stats. Just keep pushing it, win one more gold medal, score more points, get more rebounds, be the all-time leader in like every fucking stat. And I don't know, it makes perfect sense to me that LeBron, who everyone assumed this would be his last Olympics, he never said that, did he?
I don't know if he did
to
or
your
not.
knowledge, do you remember
I
LeBron
don't
James
remember
being
saying
like, "This
it,
is
no.
it. This is it for me. I just wanted to go out on top with the gold medal." He never said that. It's going to be in his backyard. He still has a ton left in the tank. He won the fucking MVP of this Olympics. Now 4 years is a long time. He could fall off
Ridiculous
a cliff.
amount left in the tank, though.
He's got a
It's not
ridiculous
talked
amount left in the
It's
tank.
not talked about. The man's 39 years old. It's basketball. It's not golf.
Yeah,
It's basketball. It's a young man's game.
yeah.
And he's 39, and he's just as good as anybody in the world right now.
Crazy. But the most excited the part of the part of me that thinks he's going to come back for the LA Olympics that makes the most sense is his son, Bronny James. You may have heard of him.
Yeah.
Got a guaranteed contract
Mm-hmm.
from the Los Angeles Lakers, Brandon. Do you know how long that contract is for?
4 years.
It is 4 years, Brandon. It starts this year. Tell me it doesn't make perfect sense that he plays 4 years with his son. In year 4, he does the year-long farewell tour, capped off by an Olympic run in Los Angeles in his backyard where he wins gold, and he gets his send-off, and that's the last we see of LeBron James on a competitive basketball court.
I thought
4
you
years
were
from
going
now.
a different direction there.
And then it makes sense that, like, he retires from the NBA at the same time Bronny's contract runs out, and Bronny can then, like,
And then the Lakers cut him.
and the Lakers basically cut him. And,
Yeah.
and Bronny,
I thought what
like,
you were going to say was 4 years from now, LeBron James and Bronny on the Olympic
on the Olympic team together.
because you would be wrong. Because in 4 years, it'd be Bronny, LeBron, and Bryce
And Bryce, yeah.
starting
Yeah, all of them.
in the U.S. Olympics.
No, I mean, like, the thing with Bronny, the elephant in the room will be, like, how long is he, now that he's in the league, like, how long are we going to keep him around?
Mm-hmm.
And it would make sense. 4 years
As long
lines
as
up
they,
pretty perfectly as long as
as
LeBron's
long as they
in the
want
league,
to keep LeBron around, that's
Right.
what I would assume.
which would be 4 years. And I think KD's kind of said, I'm going to play to the wheels fall. I think Steph would be the one that would not want to come back. He feels like he's because the fact that he was never really that interested in being on the Olympic team in the first place, and this was his first go round. But KD's like, I'll play till the wheels fall off.
Well, now fuck it. Do you just want to
he's
say
got
let's
stuff left in-
let's run an all old man group? You want to get Carmelo out of retirement for it?
I think so. I was thinking this with the discussions throughout the Olympics about Tatum not playing,
Yeah.
which in the end, I think anybody that's still arguing Tatum should have played, you're a fucking idiot.
You're a
Like,
Celtics fan
You're
or
just a
an
Celtics
idiot.
fan, and
Yeah.
you're an idiot. Like, pay attention to what was going on in the Olympics.
And
There's no argument for
they
him
didn't
to
say
play.
shit about the other two Celtics playing plenty.
Right. No, Tatum made 0 jump shots. That's a fact. He made 0 jump shots in the Olympics. Booker was, as it turns out, FIBA is a completely different game than the NBA, and anybody that was arguing that Tatum should have played, you're a bozo and you look like a fucking moron, so clean it up. But they should so we're not stuck in similar positions where we have like max contract guys, first team All-NBA guys sitting on the bench in these Olympics games. I think one spot should go to a college guy, like the Christian Laettner type nod. And then the other spot should go to an old as fuck guy like a Carmelo Anthony, who's like in the Udonis Haslem on the Heat role, where we know he's not going to play, but he's there just to shit talk. And like when we're down 17 to Serbia, he's in the huddle calling everyone a bitch.
The Diana Taurasi role,
bitch is losing to Serbia, and then he just walks away. The Diana Taurasi rule. I think we should have one guy in his 40s and one guy who's like in his teens, as at the end of the bench, and those two guys don't play. And for the guy in his 40s, he likes it because he gets the medal. He can like be the spiritual leader of the team, whatever. And then the guy in his teens is like, I don't need to play. I'm just here to learn from all these great players.
All right, I got a guy I'd like to talk about. You had on the front row, you had basketball royalty, some basketball royalty, and you had the Jimmy Fallons of the world. But you had Carmelo Anthony.
Yep.
All into the game.
Yep.
You had Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
How'd Stephon Marbury climb into this? How did he sneak in there?
I don't know.
I'm not sure that because he was all up in it.
I am curious
And-
how you get the like.
How'd
How
Stephon
many
Marbury get
guys-
the invite? And
How
he
many guys?
who did he have beef with? He had beef at the end with Steph or with LeBron. He had beef with somebody. He went on an Instagram tirade. Come on, internet boys. Who did Steph go on an Instagram tirade about?
Finding it.
Marbury, not.
Stephon Marbury.
Ebo, you want to join the show anytime? You wanna be here?
Damn, that's
I'm
cold.
working on something for DraftKings.
You guys got a lot of work over there.
Yeah, you guys working on a Monday?
We're busy.
morning?
Well,
What are we?
The cameras are on.
I know.
What are we working on
Hold
tomorrow
on.
morning?
We're chefing something up for DraftKings.
All right.
All right, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's good. It's good for you.
With Couch Boys.
I don't see. Oh, was he going at Steve Kerr?
Stephon Marbury?
Yeah.
Was he? I mean, Steve Kerr kind of sucked.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, Steve Kerr kind of sucked. Steve Kerr created drama where there probably didn't need to be drama. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Stephon Marbury up to these days? Just,
sitting on the front row at the Olympics.
but that's it. He just goes to the Olympics and
I
then.
believe, correct me if I'm wrong, he is a lead investor in a sunglasses brand where you can tint the sunglasses by touching the sides of them.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
And if that's not true, I don't know where that came from.
So is that
Brand.
is that like quick transitions?
Mm-hmm.
So he's in the
He's in the Stephen J game.
in the trans business.
Yeah. Sure is. Yeah, having those guys courtside was cool.
Yeah. Scottie
Having
Pippen.
court-
What we got? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so Scottie must be in that sunglasses game too.
Scotty's getting into way too much random shit.
Scotty's all over the place all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Yeah.
Scotty, what did Scotty have? Crypto last week? Scotty took that
Cash and checks.
that last dance. He took that shit personally.
Well, yeah, I mean, we learned from the Last Dance. I get your reference, but
Yeah.
we learned that Scotty got bent over a barrel with the salaries
Yeah, he
and stuff.
did.
So maybe he's making up for lost time.
Trying
Just
to
trying to
make it
cash those checks
Trying to make it on the back end.
as an old man. All right, so 2028,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis. No.
I
Bam Adebayo. Anthony Edwards. Okay,
Bam
hold
for
on.
sure. Bam for sure.
Anthony Edwards, check.
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo, check. I think Devin Booker's back.
Check.
I think Devin Booker's a check.
He is like the perfect piece for that team.
Yeah, he's
Playing in
incredible.
So good at international basketball.
The difference between Phoenix Suns Devin Booker and Team USA Devin Booker are polar opposites to me on how I perceive those guys.
I love watching.
Like,
I hate watching him play with the Suns. I love watching.
I
him
am
play for
going
Team
to
USA.
start watching him play on the Suns this year, and I'm going to, for the first month, be like, dude, I can't hate on this guy because like I saw what he did for Team USA, and like I'll always remember that. And then I think like 3 months into the season, I'll be like, fucking Devin Booker, dude, this fucking pussy, get him off my head. And I'll go right back to, I don't understand it. I don't understand how. Yeah, he's like a completely different player. He's so likable on Team USA. Does all the little things. That was a cool thing that was getting passed around the internet. Was the tweet when he said I'll do it, and then I saw a bunch of, the USA basketball accounts and the ESPNs of the world, re-upping that tweet where you know what I'm talking about,
Mm-hmm.
Connor, where Team USA needs people to do the dirty work, and Devin Booker said I'll do it, and then sure enough he did it, and he was the unsung hero of the gold medal run.
All right, here's the list.
Go ahead.
So you have the top three, the older guys. Okay. Embiid, I'm saying probably won't be back. Not because he's not good enough. He just felt like I don't know. Does he feel like somebody's going to play on Team USA?
I don't know.
at the
Yeah,
time?
it's a question. I could see him just wanting to continue to do this and just always be in the mix and always just rack up his gold medals. But also, I don't think he had a good time, did he? Did he?
It didn't seem like it.
I don't know.
Did he have a fun experience? You can never really tell with that guy.
He was, feeding off the crowd. And now, granted,
but
the next one won't be in France, in a
Right.
country who hates him. Well, actually,
Well, it's
America
the United
does hate
States,
him.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
if he plays for Cameroon because it's in America, and then he does the exact same shit to us, and he brings Cameroon to the Olympics, and then when Cameroon plays America, and he's doing the same shit to the crowd at LA, going like this and
Embiid solely doing the Olympics to do heel turns would be great.
yeah, that's
Not a
pretty
bad
funny.
idea.
It's pretty funny. He just
So-
bounces around the new team every 4 years.
Yeah.
I think Booker's a check mark.
Booker's a check mark. Bam's a check mark. Anthony Edwards is a check mark.
Tatum is he's almost certainly never going to play again, right? He's going to pull the no.
Yeah.
He's going to pull the you guys didn't want me when I was
Yeah,
last
yeah.
time. My mom said I couldn't play.
Yeah, my mom said, which, like, honestly, if that's his attitude, fuck him. Like, but if he wants to play, let's,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I don't understand how you
Meanwhile, Halliburton does the tweet when you
Yeah.
when you don't do anything for the group project but you still get an A.
Yeah. I think he was hurt a little.
I don't know what actually is going through Jason Tatum's brain. If he, in fact, is like, my ego is bruised and I didn't play and you guys hurt my feelings, so I'm not playing in 4 years,
Then fuck.
fuck him. I don't want him on the team. But if he is like, nah, who cares? I'll do whatever it takes to help the team win. Then yeah, let's. Obviously, we could use him. He's super talented, and I think if LeBron, Steph, and KD aren't playing, we're gonna need Jason Tatum.
AD is funny because AD is like he's not young and he's not as old as the old guys, but he is kind of old.
He is kind of old. I think we got to do whatever we can to get AD to play.
All right.
Because him and Bam defensively together.
It might just be 4 checks then. It's AD, Bam, Edwards, and Booker. Halliburton's not a check. He might be.
I would love.
check.
Yeah, I would love Drew to be back, but he's 34 right now. He's gonna be 38.
Derek White's not
I don't
coming
think he's
back.
in the mix.
Derek White was a one-time thing. Right?
I think Paolo Banchero is in.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be in. I think
Cooper Flag. We need to hold a spot for.
I don't know.
Do we
I
hold
don't
a
know.
spot for
4
John
years.
Morant?
I think Jalen Brunson, John Morant,
On the same note as Paolo Banchero,
Brunson, right?
Brunson's in.
Chet Holmgren, especially if
Chet
AD
Holmgren, I
can't
had
play.
on my list. I think Halliburton will be back, and we'll use him more or not. I don't know. I don't think he cares.
Yeah.
I
I think you got to put a.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If Flag is what people think, I almost certainly right. If he's what people think,
Yeah, I just like sitting here right now. I can't say for sure that Cooper Flag is going to be deserving of a spot. Donovan Mitchell's one that's interesting to me. He's been involved with Team USA in the past. I think he would, but I'm guessing he thought he should have been on this year's team, and maybe his ego's a little bruised.
is Dame finished?
He's playing. Yeah, he's finished.
Dame's finished?
Dame's done. Dame's done. Ja Zion, Mikal Bridges, for like a glue guy role.
If he could stay healthy, right?
Yeah. Zion and Ja are wild cards.
Yeah.
They are absolute wild cards.
Because they're like the supremely like all NBA talented level players, but
They
are
have
they-
issues.
Yeah.
I feel like Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, like Jaren Jackson, like those guys.
The glue guys.
Those are the
Derek
those
Whites.
will be the Derek Whites. Yeah, like a couple guys from that mix. We're gonna need a couple of those guys.
Could
Are we putting checks by Steph, KD, and LeBron?
Do we think Jaylen Brown's out?
Jaylen Brown's in, I think. Jaylen
Like
Brown.
if Jaylen Brown gets the call in 4 years, you think he's doing it, or he's like fuck y'all for
What's kind
him
of
and
the
Tatum,
same.
him and Tatum would have broken up by then, right?
in 4 years from
In
now?
4
Yeah,
years.
Yeah.
So he could win the breakup by going
the
going
Olympics
and,
when-
and playing
yeah.
team ball
Okay.
and not being a bitch.
Okay, that's an interesting timeline. I think LeBron's back. I think LeBron and KD are back. I do. I think 4 years from now they're going to play. In fact, I would go as far as to say I would be pretty surprised if LeBron James doesn't play in 28.
I got a wild card.
I would be surprised if LeBron James is not on the 2028 Olympic team as a farewell tour.
Are you ready for my
Go
wild
ahead.
card? You think Caitlin Clark could be on the men's team in 2028?
No.
Okay,
No.
fair enough. I'll cross her
No.
off.
I was thinking about it,
Yeah.
and no.
Is it because she's a woman, or is it? 'cause-
It's just she's a woman, yeah, mostly. Isn't it crazy that that LeBron, KD, and Steph are older than anybody was on the Dream Team? Isn't that crazy to? Or maybe that's
What-
not
you
crazy.
know what's
It's
crazy
to
about
me
it-
because I remember the Dream Team guy. I remember like Bird and Magic like
What-
hobbling around out there.
What's amazing about it is, I think Bird and Magic were about 32, 33,
Yeah,
34, somewhere 34 at the oldest,
yeah.
and they were done.
They were
They were fucking done. LeBron's 39, and he is
You literally won MVP of the Olympics.
not even close to done. like Larry Bird's body barely made it to Barcelona.
Yeah.
In '92. Magic, of course, had the other stuff.
Yeah.
But people mythologize the Dream Team a lot, and the Dream Team's my favorite team of all time. But like, this team was also great.
Great team, yeah. What do you think about my assertion that that international basketball, that the Serbia game, that this Olympic run, whatever, was a seminal moment in international basketball mattering to this country? Do you think that this is a springboard to like, because 20 million people, over 20 million people,
22 million people were
watch
watching.
the gold medal game? Do you think this is a one-off, or do you think that this is like oh shit, this is really fun, we should do this more often as a country, like throw our best basketball team together, and we should take, I don't think we'll ever take the World Cup as seriously as we take the Olympics, but I hope we eventually take, I'm talking about the basketball World Cup.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we take it more seriously. I hope that, like, my hope is that there's like something that stirs inside the American basketball fan that's like, this is so fucking fun. Why don't we take it more seriously? Why don't we ask our guys to play in these things more?
My only problem with that is, and I like your wistful and hopeful view
Yeah.
of the future. The only thing that really stirs people is a loss.
Yeah.
Like it was great in this moment and everything, and LA being in LA is going to help a lot. But if France had won that game by 2, all of a sudden the 2020 team becomes that much more important on a global stage.
But I think this was the best case scenario because I do think if you
for us it was.
If you paid attention, we were still challenged. We didn't lose, but we got a similar feeling of a loss where I'd like to think that there's an attitude 4 years from now that we can't just coast. We can't just the days of us just throwing together our most talented roster and trusting that we can flip a switch whenever we want. Those are long gone.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do that anymore.
Especially
we can't just
again, I said it already, but France looks like they could be pretty goddamn good 4 years.
And people might say, well, we did that against Serbia. We did not do that against Serbia. Serbia was not there have been so many instances of us where you can't just we did the exact opposite. In the Serbia game, Steve Kerr finally was like, I got to do some lineup optimization. I got to figure out who my fucking guys are, and we got to start taking this seriously. I can't just throw anybody out there. But there is a belief that as long as we're sending our best players, that if they put forth 100% effort, all it is just like a matter of like how badly they want it. And if they want it, they'll win gold. And I don't think that that's necessarily the case. I think we have to like actually take into account lineups. We have to actually run plays. I think like KD saying we stopped running plays at the end of the Serbia game was not as awesome as I was hoping. I think in his mind it was like, yeah, dude, we were just out there hooping, and I'm like, oh my god, this is not what American basketball should be moving forward. Because I don't think the rest of the world has caught up to us, but I think that they, like Serbia is throwing zone at us, and they play so well together, and you see how like tight those guys are. We need like a similar type culture. We're always going to have more talent than everybody, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's the lesson from this Olympics is like we are still better than everybody, but yeah, France might be coming, Brandon.
Well, we're not the only ones with unicorns anymore.
Right.
Like we had 3 this time, but France had 1, Serbia has 1,
Greece has 1.
If Serbia, Greece has 1. If Serbia had a tenth of our talent around him,
yeah,
we're in an issue. We got a problem. So yeah,
I think France has 2 unicorns between Wemby and Yabu,
who
I just found out about on Saturday.
I apparently did too, Connor.
Unbelievable.
He was on the Celtics for a stint,
and I tweeted, I was like, who the fuck just posterized LeBron?
Yeah.
And people were like, dude, you don't know ball. That's Yabu.
Also,
Beignet Wallace, they were calling him.
Yeah.
That was
that was a
good.
charge, right? That was a charge.
I hate that playing basketball, so I'm fine with him calling it.
Yeah, LeBron should have gone up and contested if he was.
Like if you're LeBron James, like just fucking meet him at the summit and try to contest the shot. I hate the help side.
The nut grab help side is not.
I fucking hate it. So I want anybody that tries that to be punished. Because you're LeBron fucking James, dude. Just go wall up and contest the shot. Go get it. Like, what are we doing? I hate that. I hate the dudes slide over and try to grab their nuts and fall over.
Now, as much as we're gushing here, and as exciting as it was, and as fun as it was to watch America do that, boy, can you imagine if the women had lost yesterday?
Oh my God!
Can you imagine? People were loading up the chamber. People were getting ready.
Yeah.
People were absolutely getting fired up for the Caitlin Clark, for all the takes that were going to come. And that women's gold medal game, God bless women everywhere. That was fucking ugly.
Ugly.
That was not good basketball.
Ugly. Stinky.
PU.
Stinky basketball.
Is it fair? Is it fair? I'm not getting into the politics of anything. Is it fair to say the U.S. really could have used a playmaking guard?
Yeah, that was what was so funny. It wasn't just like when Caitlin Clark was left off the team initially, the attitude was, who gives a shit, we're going to win gold, just throw her on the team. But then as that game is unfolding, I was like, you know what they could really use right now is like a creative guard who is dynamic and can stretch the floor a little bit. And, I mean, Caitlin Clark's prone to turnovers, and they were throwing the ball all over. But, yeah, that was just ugly basket. They could have used her skill set for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
They would have won that game by 10 if they had somebody just making plays.
But they still won gold. So
still won gold, but I that whole process, man, and it becomes a stupid argument online, and Twitter's a mess because of it. But like, there's no reason Taurasi was on that team.
No,
Taurasi's 42 years old. She's not one of the best 12 players anymore. Like at some point, you need to embrace. I know there's some sort of pushback, but you need to embrace the fact that there's a young player that excites people and makes them want to watch.
Right.
And there's value in people wanting to watch. There just is. And if you barely win gold after denying people that, like, boy, it was very close to just an all-out war on Twitter yesterday or everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe not everywhere.
Taurasi's my goat, but
She's a goat.
She's my goat, but she does not belong on that team. She didn't belong on the team.
She didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything. Yeah. She didn't do anything. And I said it earlier. Like I don't watch women's basketball just for Caitlin Clark. We were on the women's basketball train as a show for years now. We've been on it as this show has been for years and for almost a decade. This show has been all about women's basketball. But at the same time, I won't lie. Like the women's, I didn't know when the women's team played. I wasn't paying any attention.
Nobody
to the
cared
team really at all. And I wanted to watch the games, and I just like didn't care. It just like wasn't a thing in my household to watch the women's.
I'll
pursuit of a gold medal.
I'll just say it. The Caitlin Clark debate becomes about race, and everybody does it like that when they're having the argument. But ultimately, to me, it's about style of basketball and exciting play. Like, she plays an exciting brand of basketball. There's been a bunch of white players, but they don't play like Steph fucking Curry like she does. And it's very exciting to watch. And that team yesterday could have desperately used a dose of excitement.
Right.
And I think that would have been momentum. And if France could shoot at all,
yeah,
we would have lost that gold medal game.
Yeah, I don't know. We needed a Caitlin Clark.
But it also makes the 2028 Olympics for the women's team, assuming she will definitely be on that one, probably leading the team at that time. Now that's probably must-watch TV.
I think the women. I think the same sort of thing was happening with the women's soccer team, where there was just like a refusal from the old guard to let the young guard. Is it a young guard? Do you have a young guard?
Old guard, young core.
Young core. To let the young core.
Only guards are old.
In. Yeah. There's almost like a hubris and an arrogance. It's like we're better than everybody, so we're just going to hold on to this role as long as we can. And I'd like to see the women's team like do not a complete reset. We had some good players, good young players on the team this year, but like Angel Reese should probably be on the team too. Why not?
Gumbo Wale should be on.
Fucking Juju Watkins and Caitlin Clark in the backcourt for the Olympic team is going to be so fucking fun.
Well, I mean, the fact that the WNBA All-Stars, granted, it's an all-star game and it's not real competition, but like they did beat the Olympic team that we were sending to France, so there was a bunch of those young players too. Yeah.
I felt like something similar was happening with the women's soccer team, but we won gold though, so that was.
But
awesome.
Even the exciting players they have in their brand in the Olympic brand of basketball just weren't excited. For whatever reason, that team wasn't making players exciting. Like Sabrina
Ionescu,
she didn't do anything that made you go wow, and she's a wow player.
Yeah.
So is Kelsey Plum, right? Kelsey Plum's a wow player.
Kelsey Plum's a wow player. Yeah. Asia Wilson's a wow player.
Well, she played well. She's just getting all the rebounds.
Your girl Copper was playing well, Connor.
Yeah.
I had to make you proud.
Chicago Sky alum.
Yeah.
Rutgers. Rutgers too. Gabby Williams, from France.
Yeah.
Trying to completely poach Angel Reese from the Chicago Sky.
I saw that.
Connor,
we probably should have led the show with that, honestly.
Connor, real quick question. Angel Reese is on the Chicago Sky.
Yes.
The other rookie, Cardoso, is on the Chicago Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Name two more players. This is your favorite team. Two more players, please.
What are you looking at me for?
Connor, can you name two more players of Chicago Sky, please?
This is what you do, Brandon. You think that.
What do you mean, what do I do?
You think that, I can name all the different, sports teams and all the different Heisman since 99 or whatever it is. You can do Sporkles. Okay, great.
You texted us this morning.
That is you.
Hold on.
Yeah. You think that just
Connor,
by knowing little factoids and names, that's what makes you a real sports fan. And
Connor,
that's what's wrong with you.
You texted us at 8 a.m. this morning beside yourself because they're going to hurt your beloved, what'd you say, beloved Sky?
My beloved Chicago Sky.
Not the French chick trying to tear my beloved Chicago Sky apart. They're beloved to you.
Yeah.
You said that. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't beloved the Dallas Wings, and I'm not going to sit here and try to name them all. Two more Sky players right now. Go.
You caught me.
Fuck, that's tough.
I know one. Do you
That's
know?
tough
Can we get the two together? Because Kennedy Carter's on that team, right?
Kennedy Carter. Yeah. How do you not know that, Connor? That's bad.
She was part of the beef earlier.
Yeah.
Huh?
Kennedy Carter.
Kennedy Carter. Sorry.
And then
Who's the head coach?
Leah Copper.
I don't know. No, she's off the team now.
She's off.
Yeah, she got traded or was a free agent. I don't know where she went.
Oh, I thought she was still in the Sky.
No, because I went to buy a Chicago Sky jersey at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Damn.
And they were like on clearance because she was no longer on the team.
Sorry for your loss.
That's okay. I should probably step out.
Damn. Oh yeah, Connor.
I'll be back.
Connor needs to step out, Brandon, for a phone call with his dentist. Is what he said.
Isn't Isabel Harrison on the Chicago Sky?
Isabel Harrison?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or
maybe Connor's just quitting the show.
Diamond DeShields as well. She a Sky?
Delino DeShields?
Yeah, Delino.
Diamond DeShields.
Delino?
Delino's daughter.
Is it?
From Tennessee.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How about that?
And then Brianna Turner and all these others.
There we go.
Did you realize the playoff structure of the WNBA? I was looking at it yesterday because of Dave's bet. Have you seen it? That 75% of the league makes the playoffs?
Well, it's only 12 teams in the damn league, right?
It's all 8 of the 12.
That's not 75%.
That's 75%.
That's 66%?
66%, sure.
Well, no, you're our stats guy. 75% would be 9 out of 12, right?
Oh, no.
These guys are being flippant.
And he doesn't seem to care.
He doesn't seem to care at all. You're the numbers guy. You're the stats guy. That's why you're here.
No, I said 75. I stand by it.
But you're wrong.
I don't care.
Guess he's got a point.
You're trying to get me mad about the WNBA. I won't do it.
I'm not.
I won't do it.
Nobody's trying to get you mad about
you want to see the video of the airplanes on my phone? I don't care. I'm gonna watch this.
Oh
video
yeah. Debo was saying that at Hank's house. He's just like, I'm not mad about the WNBA. He just kept saying that over and over.
Yeah.
I was like, Ebo, no one really asked.
Look at these fucking planes.
He's like, I'm definitely not mad about that.
Nobody accused you of being mad. Throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Get in on all the UFC 305 action live from the land down under at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the UFC. The middleweight title's on the line for the main event, but the card is stacked full of... Okay. I'll just read this as written. I'll read this as written by the ad copy. But the card is stacked full of rip snorter blokes and Sheilas.
Damn, that's cold.
And speaking of stacked, if you're new to DraftKings, new customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code FAMILY. That's code FAMILY for new customers. Get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. UFC 305, it's going to be a ripper of a good time. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code FAMILY. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. That was quick. Get everything straight.
Can I say something, Brandon?
Please.
I miss the Olympics already.
I miss the Olympics so much.
I miss it so much. It was such a great Olympics.
Every morning I would get here and I'd do my walk and there would just be Olympics on the TV. There'd be volleyball or something.
It was so good. I think it's gonna take. I don't know what it's gonna take a minor miracle to ever top the 2008 Olympics for me.
Was 2008 your
2008 was the best one, I think.
To me,
I think
I'm older, but
one.
92 Barcelona was the
92. I remember 92 a little bit. 96 was fun because I got really into the women's gymnastics in 96. But 2008 was the one where I was like, everything I'm watching is just that was just Phelps and Bolt.
What stood out of okay?
Phelps and Bolt. Yeah, it was Phelps and Bolt
and
the Redeem team. And we were going for gold with. It was like it was the first year in a long time that we were sending all our best guys for basketball. But this one was up there. This one was probably my second favorite in my life.
This was a really good one.
It was a really good Olympics. And I say that as a guy. As you know, as everyone really knows, I do not respect the French at all. And
downright hatred.
Yeah, and I have no choice but to tip my cap to the French for putting on a great Olympics. So
let's give it up for France.
Here you go. Here, this is me tipping my little.
Wow, I don't know that you tipped it. Wow.
A little tip of the cap to Paris and France. Great Olympics.
Job, France.
Well done. Great opening ceremonies and closing ceremonies more than the opening ceremony. I was gonna say great at like generating discussion in the opening ceremonies. The closing ceremonies weren't too bad. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Flying in.
I have a big question
on
about
the top of the stadium.
The 2028 Olympics, and I really want you to think about this. Don't just treat it as a joke. Do you feel like NBC will clone Snoop Dogg in the next 4 years?
I think there's a chance he's already been cloned.
Okay, all right.
I think there's a chance that that Snoop Dogg,
it could be a money saver. So
we heard a hologram or something.
We heard he was getting $500,000 a day to be there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
if they just made 10 of him, I don't know. Would they own the clones,
Now,
or would he
hold
own
on.
the clones?
Do you think
Who would own the clones?
who owns the
If he
clone
clones,
of-
if they clone Snoop Dogg, but he would have to sign up for getting cloned, I guess.
Yeah. I think they would own the clones. Right?
Yeah.
Was it Barbara Streisand that cloned her dog?
Did she?
Yeah, look that up, Connor.
I know there was a
I
sheep
think it
that
might
got
have been.
cloned.
I think it might have been her. Barbara.
We should
Streisand
listen.
cloned her
I'm not
dog.
trying to. If we can clone dogs, we should always have a backup dog.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. You're starting to get into some murky water of ethics. I don't know.
She cloned her dog twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. She cloned the clone, or she cloned 2 copies of the same dog?
Let's see.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. Miss Violet and Miss Scarlet are actually clones, so they are. Okay. Okay. Cells were taken.
Well,
from mouth
if
and stomach.
despite them being clones, the owner insists they have different personalities, then you haven't cloned the dog. What makes the dog to me is not what it looks like. It's its behavior. That's what. If you're not a dog guy, so maybe I need to turn to Connor.
Should
The
I
part
just,
of you that loves your dog is not. I look at the dog and I love the dog. It's like the behavior of the dog.
By the
It's
way-
like every time I'm eating Fruity Pebbles, the dog nuzzles its nose.
I don't-
up next to me
Unconditional
and wants-
love.
I don't
Yeah,
like.
it's like the.
I don't like this.
Well, you're not a dog guy.
I
You're on
am a
record
dog
as not
guy.
a dog
I had 7 or 8 dogs at all times until I had my son Tommy.
Where are they
He's
now?
allergic. He's
Where-
allergic. I can't have dogs. It destroys me every day.
Not a dog guy.
Real quick.
Raise your hand if you're not a dog guy.
Question. I have a
Go
question. My question is this: if you spent, I don't know, $500,000 to clone your dog,
Yeah.
and you cloned it twice, say you spent $1 million to do it twice, and you have 2 dogs, and you said, oh, they're clones, but they have different personalities. Okay,
Yeah.
so you have 2 dogs that you've cloned but have different personalities. Couldn't you have just saved $1 million by buying 2 of the
Same breed.
of
Same
dog?
breed of dog. That's
Because
what I was.
they would have also had different
Right.
personalities.
Right.
Okay.
If a guy walks into this room that looks exactly like Brandon Walker, but isn't out of his goddamn mind,
Yeah.
he's not Brandon Walker.
He's nice to people.
Yeah. That's not Brandon Walker.
No. You can't
This guy,
clone Brandon
that's
Walker.
not a. Yeah. So I don't understand. That's a waste of money to clone your dog. I'll never clone my dog.
Connor, can we clone you? I'd like to. We need one. We need a clone for research purposes.
I just looked up. Human cloning does not exist.
There was a Connor Griffin clone in Chicago this week, and then someone.
That did not look like me.
I thought it did, Connor. You're
I kind of thought it did.
You're
Yeah.
being very dismissive of this clone. I know the one from a couple weeks ago, Mark, looked just like you.
Way more like
Yeah.
me.
I think this one looked like you as well. You're very dismissive of this guy. I think he kind of looked like you.
Maybe. I don't know.
Why are you so defensive about it?
I just don't see it. That's the thing. It's like
It's like what?
when people tell me that I look like this or I am this and I don't think I'm that, then it kind of like sketches me out a bit. I don't know. But I'm going to be totally honest. I didn't realize that we could clone things.
What?
I didn't know
We
that.
cloned a sheep 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Those are
TJ,
the 90s, man.
you got the okay.
That's not me.
I mean, he kind of is though.
I think that's you, Connor.
Also, have I brought up my theory on sunglasses on this show?
This.
No, it's not really a theory.
I'd like to know.
It's just that I think sunglasses are a bigger mask for the face than actual like COVID masks were.
Covering
Like,
the eyes is a bigger mask than covering the nose.
Yes, because I feel like if he were to take those sunglasses off, he could look like a totally different person.
Okay.
Whereas with a mask, I don't know. I never really got that.
Okay.
Everybody, for the most part, looked how I
So you're
thought they
saying
looked.
the eyes are the gateway to the soul.
Correct. Yeah. So I don't know. He could take those sunglasses off and look like not even remotely like me.
Okay.
So I don't know. But yeah, no, I had no idea that cloning existed. I thought that was just in sci-fi movies.
So
Oh, dude,
so
yeah.
hold on. You mean our generation came along because it was a big deal that we cloned
Massive
something.
deal. Dolly.
It was
the name of the
everywhere that we
Yeah.
cloned something. And then you're telling me that your generation came and y'all just don't even know about it? Like
Don't
they
even
didn't
give
they
a
didn't
shit?
tell y'all? We didn't pass that along?
I remember the sheep.
Yeah.
Dolly.
I think I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade hearing about the sheep.
Yeah.
Then nothing since.
Well, the sheep was like in 94.
Yeah,
The
that
first
was-
sheep. I think.
That was
94,
yeah,
95?
It was mid 90s for sure.
Maybe I was at a Ripley's Believe It or Not, and I saw.
I think Dolly was on the cover of Time magazine.
Yeah.
And we thought it was going to change
Change
everything.
everything. It was going to change everything.
And turns out we're not even cloning sheep anymore, are we?
No.
You'd think we'd have a shit ton of sheep.
Yeah, we should do that. Why don't we do that?
Sheep? How many sheep we got?
Why don't we just clone and shit?
This is a crazy Time magazine cover. The tagline is, "Will there ever be another you?"
Right. We thought we were all going to get cloned.
So
Yeah.
So if you're like a, I don't know. This is too deep for a Monday.
Well, let's go shallow.
This is
Let's-
too deep for.
I got a
Never
shallow
mind.
thing.
I want out of this. Go ahead.
Sheep.
Go ahead.
I think sheep are a lot more present in cartoons and pop culture than they are in real life. You don't see a whole lot of sheep. You don't see nearly
Yeah.
as many sheep as you see on like cartoons.
Yeah,
there's sheep are everywhere on cartoons.
They're big in the Bible too. A lot of sheep.
Big in the Bible.
A lot of sheep in the Bible. A lot of shepherds in the Bible.
You drive from here to Iowa, you
You're not
probably
gonna
won't see one sheep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll see some pigs. You'll see some cows.
Where are they still
Scotland?
doing their
Are they
thing?
still
Scotland and Ireland and shit like that?
I know we have sheep, but we don't have like huge.
We don't have sheep like that.
We don't have sheep like that.
Do you ever see the videos of like people cutting the sheep?
Mm-hmm. Shears.
Shearing the sheep.
Sure, shearing the sheep.
So your question is, how did sheep survive without us?
Yeah, correct.
I think the answer is that we bred the sheep to never stop growing their hair because we wanted their wool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just Ebo'd him.
So they
I just
need,
Ebo'd
they
Ebo.
need to be domesticated.
Ebo, bad
I
show
love
out
it.
of you so far.
I love.
Yeah, I think there were wild sheep somewhere along the line. We were like, this wool is awesome. We should breed them so they just never stop giving us wool.
We
And
like
now
this
we're
hair.
here.
Give us more hair.
And then now, like the sheep that are around, like never stop growing their wool. Right? Wouldn't
Yeah.
that make sense?
That makes sense.
You're the nerd. You
I'm-
tell me. Does that,
No,
does that check out?
I'm buying your.
Okay.
I don't know numbers. I don't know shit. I don't.
You're just falling in line with
Yeah.
whatever I'm saying?
Yeah.
If only there was a word for that.
Pretty
You guys obviously did. You watched the breakdancing? At least the
Oh, it's
Australia.
terrible.
The Australia.
No, I've only seen like the existence of the clips online. I can't bring myself to actually
Dude,
watch.
I woke up on Saturday and threw on the Olympics, and on my YouTube TV thing, it was one of the things that pops up and was like live right now is breakdancing, and I had just watched the clip of the Australian one, so I was like, fuck it, maybe that was a bad first impression. Maybe I should watch some of this and be impressed by it. I watched 2 hours. I was cackling the entire time. It
shouldn't be in the Olympics.
I don't want to disrespect other sports, and I don't want to say that they're not talented, but holy shit, that was comedy. That was not an athletic event. That was just comedy. The entire event. Even the guys who were like the gold. I watched the gold medal men's run, and I was just laughing the whole time. What a fucking joke.
it shouldn't be in the Olympics. It's ridiculous.
I took one look at the judges wearing bucket hats, and I was like, I'm out. Like the fuzzy bucket hats, or what? I don't know what that they have a specific name.
The Kangol? Is
yeah,
that what they are?
Yeah,
The brand?
so funny.
Well, it's not getting renewed for 2028.
Yeah.
So
Good.
this is the only gold medalist ever in the history.
I
of
guess
breakdancing.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fucking crazy to think that like that Australian woman is an Olympian and Jaylen Brown is not. Or whoever else. Pick whoever else you want is not an Olympian, and that woman is.
I don't mind the idea of breakdancing competitions, but it sticks out like a sore thumb at the Olympics. It's crazy.
I'm anti breakdancing. I'm anti skateboarding, surf in the Olympics. I mean, surfing.
Now horse dancing.
All these sports that like they're not meant to be competitions. They're meant to be like
Exhibition.
just vibing.
Mhm.
You're supposed to be vibing. It's an exhibition. Surfing shouldn't be fucking competitions. No, there should be no surfing competitions. There should just be dudes vibing on the
All
waves,
right.
dude.
Surfing is impossible to watch.
Yeah.
On TV, it's impossible to watch because they'll sit out there for 30 minutes and just not do anything.
If you were a surfer like me
Uh-huh.
and you live the surf lifestyle like I did, you would know that.
In Indiana or Ohio?
No, dude, in Southern California, when I was waking up every day and just catching the waves, man, just catching them.
Do they have
catching them?
waves to catch there in Santa Monica?
The thing about it, Brandon, is it's not about me versus you.
Yeah.
It's about my own journey,
Mm-hmm.
becoming one with the ocean.
Yeah.
And I don't think you need to point a television camera at that and assign a score to it. I think that comes from within. Each surfer has to find their own
So you're saying every surfer should
perfect run.
judge their own?
Judge their own.
I'd win the gold medal every time. That was 100. That's what I felt in my heart, guys.
Oh, what's going on with the Olympics? Obviously, the gymnastics. Jordan Childs,
bunch
losing her
of bullshit
bronze.
horse shit. Yeah, wasn't there bullshit to begin with? Like, didn't Didn't one of the other gymnasts get screwed? The
Romanian girl.
Right.
She ends her run, they show the score. She was in 5th. The Romanian girl's like, "Oh shit, I just won bronze." She gets excited. There's a little flip-de-doo of the score. The new score flashes up. Our girl gets 3rd. They go through the whole medal ceremony, give her the bronze medal.
Mm-hmm.
The thing's over. 3 days later, they're like, "We need that back." And to my knowledge, I don't ever remember a time where the Olympics have asked for medal back for someone who didn't cheat. Like, it's not like she was doping or she cheated in some way. It was like they fucked up, but like it's done. You've already given out the medal. I thought it was shady when she won the medal. Like I watched the thing live, and when they gave her the bronze, I was like, damn, dude, that would. If the roles were reversed and one of our girls got bumped the way the Romanian did, we would fucking burn the thing to the ground. I was like, that's fucked up. But at the same time, once you give out the medals, it's done.
Couldn't they have just quietly, if they did make a mistake, just shipped the Romanian girl a bronze medal?
Bronze medal. What the hell's going on?
And just not say anything?
Speaking of two athletes getting the same medal, your thoughts on the high jump? That
guy's from Mississippi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he might be from Oxford. But so this happened at the last Olympics, right? 2 guys were at the top of the high jump, and they said you can share the gold, and they did.
And they both.
And here
the gold. They
said you can share the gold, and this guy said no.
He said I don't want to share the gold. Yeah.
And then so he got silver.
Yeah, he ended up getting silver.
You think he's satisfied with that decision today,
or
is a split gold actually a silver?
I think if you're a competitor of that level, you would if you share a gold with someone, you will live the rest of your life like wondering, was I actually better than him or not? So I think our guy, who unfortunately I don't know his name because he got silver.
Shelby.
Unfortunately, he got silver.
McEwen, I believe.
I don't know his name.
Where's he? Check out where Shelby McEwen's from. I want to say he was at Oxford High School back in. Maybe with DK? Him and DK might have been in high school together, Metcalf? Is he Oxford High School?
Abbeville, Mississippi? I don't know.
Oxford High School.
Yeah, right. Abbeville's just a little... We got a lot of unincorporated places that aren't really places.
I see.
That cost us the overall gold medal count, though. We ended up tying with China.
It's true.
If he would have just taken the deal. But I think he knew he wasn't going to win the gold, but he was like, I
didn't believe in it.
He's like, gold medal means I'm the best, and I know that I'm not the best, so like, we have to go out and prove one of us is the best.
I got beef with the overall.
I think I'm fine with it. Go ahead.
Overall medal count.
Go ahead.
We got 40 golds. China got 40 golds. To determine who won the most golds, there's a tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is most silver medals.
Mm-hmm.
How is that the tiebreaker for most gold medals?
I agree with you.
Because
I agree with you.
Those are silver medals.
Those are silver medals. And you can tell that they're not gold medals because
they're not gold.
They're not gold. They're silver. Yeah.
So we're going to determine who won the most first places. Oh, it's a tie. Here's how we're going to tell who won the most first places, who won the most second places.
Which you could, I don't know this to be the case, but there could be an instance of someone who laid it all on the line trying to win gold, ran out of gas in a race, fell back to 6th place.
Sure.
And had they known that a silver is actually a gold, maybe they wouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's stupid. I don't like that.
Have you seen the list of China's gold medals?
It's all bullshit. Is it
diving and
like,
ping pong?
Yeah.
They got a lot. They got some more, but they win every single diving.
But that's why the gold medals should be weighted. There should like the ones that the men's 100-meter dash should be worth like 3.5 gold medals.
Now I know track weighs heavily in our favor, so it's the same concept. But like diving shouldn't have. Diving is diving. There shouldn't be 35 divings.
Shouldn't be. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, there should not be 35 divings. Should all be.
I think there's a bunch of ping pongs too.
I watched a little ping pong.
I didn't
watch the.
Okay, that's where I differ with a lot of people. I hear a lot of people say, ping pong's one of the most watchable Olympic sports. I think it's the least watchable. I don't enjoy watching it at all.
I wasn't having like the most fun in the world.
Every point looks the same to me.
Yeah. The French had
I woke up at 6:30 to watch gold medal handball though.
The French had twins named Lebrun. They have the Lebrun twins. Look those guys up. Alexi and Felix, I think they are. I think Felix is better, but he's younger.
Alexis and Felix, yeah.
Yeah, what's Alexi?
Well,
it's Alexi because it's French.
You got twins.
Shit, yeah, you're right.
Just bullshit.
You have twins.
Alexis and Felix.
You name one Alexis and the other Felix?
They like X's, I guess. This must have a. Yeah, LeBron, and they didn't win, right? They didn't win. Did they medal at all? Maybe one of them won bronze,
Also, those are
LeBron's.
that's a lot of uniform for table tennis, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so what would you put him in?
I don't know, t-shirt and shorts.
Dude, I was watching the women's final yesterday in table tennis, or maybe it was Saturday. I can't remember. The Chinese jerseys were fucking sick.
Yeah.
I was trying to find one online. It had China written out in the.
Why would you want one of those on? Why would you want one of those?
Because it was in a dragon.
But you can acknowledge that it's sick, and then also be like,
I thought it'd be a cool Thursday.
I don't
Dragon. He's all about dragons.
You love those dragons. I think that's why I hated breakdancing. On top of all the other reasons, is they weren't even going by their real names. They got to use stage names, which is so fucking stupid at the Olympics.
Yeah,
like, save that
the bad
shit for the
Australian
streets.
was named Raygun.
Yeah, save that shit for the streets. Like when you're at the Olympics, just go by your normal name and wear. And they didn't wear any uniforms, so you didn't know like what countries these people were from unless the graphic came up. And it felt nothing in my entire life of watching the Olympics has felt less like the Olympics than breakdancing. So stupid.
I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss the Olympics, man. It was great.
Yeah,
Enjoyed every.
Are
bit
you guys
I miss the
excited
Olympics.
for the idea of what baseball might be doing?
what baseball might be doing.
They might be doing an abbreviated Olympic break lined up with the All-Star break,
Oh,
where the baseball tournament would be about literally a week, 7 days,
Mhm.
and the best players would go.
that's awesome. I mean, I'm excited about that. Yes.
Yeah, isn't
that
that
would be awesome. I think every sport should do that. I think the Olympics. I fucking love the Olympics, and I want everybody to send their best, and I think that should be revered as like the highest accomplishment in sports is winning an Olympic gold medal.
Do you
Where are
think-
they gonna put it? Dodger Stadium?
Yeah, I imagine.
Mm.
Yeah, just out in L.A. Maybe they'll probably do the thing where it's like they also play in Texas too. and-
Or Anaheim?
Yeah.
yeah.
All of the Olympic venues are in California except for canoe slalom and softball.
That's in Omaha, right?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City.
Where's canoe slalom?
Oklahoma City.
Is it also Oklahoma City?
They got lakes and streams in Oklahoma City. I thought it was all flat.
Well, they think their canoe slalom is better than everyone
I
else.
would have thought that would be somewhere with.
Yeah, I would have thought that would have been in like the mountains somewhere.
The Whitewater Center in OKC.
Oh,
So it's just
they
a fake center.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that makes sense as to why I didn't know this existed.
you ever gone to
That
one
looks
of
pretty
those?
sick.
No.
I went to one in North Carolina. They're actually a pretty fun day.
But did you watch an event or did you go down?
You go like they have a bunch of different like whitewater rafting.
So you can. So I assume that year round, the Whitewater Center, I can buy a ticket and just take my own.
Oh,
thing
what's
and
at
take it out.
Waterfront Long Beach? Is that going to be beach volleyball? Marathon swimming and triathlon. Okay, no.
Beach volleyball's got to be Manhattan.
I
Beach,
think it's
right?
is it the Santa Monica
They're doing
Pier? I think it's.
Are they doing it at Santa Monica beach volleyball?
That swimming in SoFi looks sick.
Yeah, hold on. Stadium. Yep, Carson's. Okay.
Marine Stadium.
Riviera Country Club. That's probably golf. Marine
it's-
Stadium. Check.
Check Marine Stadium. What's
Check
Long
Marine.
Beach?
That's going to be
That-
rowing. That's going to be rowing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
No sprint and rowing. All right. We got to find beach volleyball.
We
Probably
gotta
not at
find-
the fields, right?
I thought it was gonna be Manhattan Beach makes the most sense.
Arena, Long Beach, Belmont Shore. What's Belmont Shore, Long Beach?
Sailing.
What? Were they hiding beach volleyball? What's it?
Arena Long Beach?
What if
No,
they
that's in the arena though. That might be volleyball.
what if they don't play beach volleyball on the beach? And they dump a bunch of sand and
They did say they want
in the Rose Bowl or something.
to think outside the box.
All right. I guess we'll never know.
Do you think, one last thing on the baseball and the Olympics, do you think with the best players there it'll have the same juice as like Team USA basketball or no because it's baseball?
I think it'll have juice.
I think it'll have juice. It'll be hard to have the same juice because we don't have the built-in history of caring about Olympic baseball. But I think like once it gets going and you realize that like Japan has a really good team.
Yeah, if we're in the gold
and
medal
we
game
have
against
yeah,
Shohei Ohtani,
yeah, then I think it's gonna have juice. I think we're gonna I think it'll have juice. But I think it'll take a little. I don't think there will be as much of an anticipation leading up to it. But then I think once you turn it on and watch a few games, there'll be a big time buy-in. That's my prediction. That's what I think. You know what else I think?
no.
I think Game Time is the best ticketing app in the entire world. It is also the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You shouldn't have to worry when you buy tickets to your next big event. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets to all the sports, music, comedy, and theater events near you. They have flash deals for sudden discounts, zone deals for when you're feeling flexible, and their lowest price guarantee means if you can find the same seats for less anywhere else, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Game Time is the best place for last-minute seats with up to 60% off of your favorite events. What are you waiting for? Go. What do you got? Oh, Brandon showed me the picture that he
my seats
of his seats in Milwaukee when he watched the Brewers beat
and the
the
Reds.
snot out of the Reds.
Beat the snot out of them. Yep. Went to Game Time and sat 3 rows behind the dugout.
Baseball is heating up. Baseball's heating up. That's a fact. You can look it up. Baseball's heating up right now. This is the time of year where it heats up.
All right. So I looked at a World.
Take the guess we're going to buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code mostly for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. Game Time.
So World Series odds are interesting.
Can I guess? Because I don't want to guess the odds. I want to guess the favorites.
Yeah.
Because I have not looked in a while.
Mm-hmm.
The favorite to win the World Series right this second is, in fact, the Philadelphia Phillies.
Incorrect.
Okay. It is, in fact, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
That is correct. I am going to go look to make sure, but I'm almost certain it's the Dodgers.
That is correct.
I was going to say Dodgers, and then I locked eyes with Connor and thought
This Dodgers.
maybe I should say Phillies.
We're slipping right now.
Phillies are slipping. It's Dodgers 1. It is Yankees?
No, there's one
Orioles?
team. I think Yankees are third. Who's second?
It is the New York Yankees.
Okay.
It is the Yankees. Yankees are
5-1.
second. Then third is the Phillies.
6-1.
Yep. Fourth is the Orioles.
8-1.
Fifth is probably the Cubs.
No, fifth is the Braves are ridiculously high for what they've been doing. The Braves are like plus 1,600 still, right?
They're down to 20-1. I think.
Is
I think
fifth
this weekend killed them.
Is fifth the Astros?
Guardians and then Astros.
Oh, Guardians.
Well,
I could see the because the Braves are probably high because of the pedigree.
This is where you get into like
And
the
the-
second.
I think
tier.
I looked last
Ast-
night, and the Guardians and Braves were the exact same.
The Astros have the feeling of like if they're sniffing the playoffs, people think they're going to go on a run just because it's the name brand, and they'll cheat their balls off, and they've shown that there's nothing they won't do to win a World Series.
And that works.
Yeah, and it works.
Twins around in the mix.
So the second tier is like Guardians, Astros, Twins, Padres.
Why are the
Brewers.
Guardians in the second tier, though?
They're all around like 13 to 16-1.
I feel like the Guardians should be in that first tier with the Phillies, the Yankees, the Dodgers, right? Why not? What keeps them out of
Well,
the first
I'm just
tier?
going like the teams are in the 4-digit.
I know, but
yeah,
the
I
Guardians
would
are
agree with you.
behind all those teams.
I would agree with you that the Guardians are a legit contender to win.
I think
they
they're
have lockdown back.
the most wins in the league are 70, and then there's 5 teams either have 69 or 70 wins. There's 5 teams in the mix for best record in baseball.
I put on your sheet.
Oh,
Are
is that where I
are
read
the
that?
Rangers sneakily having one of the worst seasons after a World Series, or does this happen all the time and I just don't realize it?
It's bad, but I mean, I think World
It's
Series
just not-
hangover has been a little.
Ebo,
That's been a thing. That's been a thing.
I
just don't
You
realize
can't
it.
read that.
Ebo, I don't mean to. Can you?
You can't read that.
Like-
He's got the stat. Oh, he's got the standings.
I mean,
yeah, that's
I'm 45 years old, man.
All right.
that's brutal.
I
All right. We'll fix that.
So
what do you want to know, Brandon? I'll tell you.
the
You
Orioles and
tell
Yankees
me.
both have 70.
Mm-hmm.
The Guardians have 69.
Nice.
Okay, and then
Nice.
the Phillies are 69.
69. Yeah. Phillies 69.
Dodgers 68.
They end up winning last night, so 69. That's
The Braves are still in the playoffs.
as of right now. The Braves are the
They lost an 8-0 lead.
they're
or
the
8-2 lead?
they're the last wild card. They blew a 7-run lead yesterday, or a 6-run lead.
Padres been good, right? 8-2 of their last 10.
Padres and Diamondbacks have caught some. They might catch the Dodgers.
All right, walk me through the wild card. How the wild card round works.
Well, walk us through baseball.
Walk us through baseball.
Okay.
It seemingly changes every year. Where have we arrived? We now have 4 teams in the wild card.
We're at 3-game series in
Okay.
the wild card round, so there's no more wild card game. It's wild card games.
The top wild card team plays the 4th wild card team,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all at one location, right?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It's all home games.
So as I'm looking at it, say the National League wild card, say the season ended today. The Diamondbacks are the top wild card team.
Mhm.
The Mets, well, the Mets and Braves are tied, but on this list, the Mets are last. The Mets would play a 3-game series in Arizona.
No, they would go to Milwaukee. So the Dodgers and Phillies would get buys, and then the top wild card plays the second wild card. Bottom wild card plays bottom division.
Okay. What Say that again. Diamondbacks. The Padres would play at Arizona.
2 byes. The division winner, the worst division winner plays the worst wild card, correct?
Yes.
The worst division winner, who is going to be the Brewers as of right now. Let's say it's the Brewers. They would host the New York Mets. No, they would host the Braves. There's
Yes,
only
the
three.
Braves.
There's only
Yes.
3 wild cards.
Yes,
So the Mets
Then
are.
why are there 4 before the line?
Because
This is
they were
tied.
tied. This was going into Sunday Night Baseball last night.
So let's assume that who won? Who won last night?
Not the Mets.
Okay, so the Mets are out. So
But
it's
they're
the
not
Braves.
tied in the American League. They're still 4 before the line.
That's because of the Orioles and Yankees have a.
The Orioles and Yankees are tied, which fucks up the wild
So
card.
if there's a tie in there, it
There's
just fucks
wild.
everything up.
Yeah.
Fucks everything up. No ties. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to walk you through this, Brandon. The Phillies and Dodgers both get a bye
As of now.
as of now.
Correct.
The season ended today. Here's how it looks.
It's a bit confusing.
Phillies and Dodgers get a bye. The Atlanta Braves will play a 3-game series in Milwaukee. The first team to win 2 games moves on.
Correct.
Meanwhile, the Padres will play 3 games in Arizona. The first team to win 3 games, or the first team to win 2 out of those 3 games, they move on. The winner of the Braves-Brewers will play the Phillies.
Mm-hmm.
Or no,
No, you go.
the Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
The winner of the Braves
The
Brewers
three-
will play the Dodgers, and the winner of the Padres Diamondbacks will play the Phillies.
So the way it's set up is the
Easy.
3-6
Could not be
plays
more
the
simple.
1, which kind of fucks the 1 because you could play the 3.
Right. You play division winner.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hated.
Yeah.
is Aaron Judge good?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really fucking good.
Yeah.
The Yankees have the 2 best hitters in baseball. It's really frustrating.
Soto and it's Soto,
Judge,
right?
Yeah, I mean Soto, if Judge didn't exist, would be the best hitter in baseball.
Well, Ohtani, right?
No, Soto.
Soto better than Ohtani. Wow.
Hitting,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. What else we got? Oh, all the rookie quarterbacks made their debuts this weekend.
Yep. All of them are Hall of Famers.
Caleb Williams, Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Jaden Daniels, Hall of Famer. J.J. McCarthy threw a pick in his first drive.
Wow.
What?
No, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
threw
He started 1 for 3 with the
He
pick.
threw it to the wrong team?
Threw it for the wrong team, yeah.
Damn.
And then the other team got tired and took all their best guys out. And by the time third stringers came in, he scored a touchdown.
J.J. McCarthy does look good, I will say that.
Not
at foot. Like I've always thought that he's a handsome kid. He's a handsome fella.
Is he from here?
We'll see how good he actually is in the NFL.
That sounds right.
He's from here-ish, right?
Yeah, LaGrange Park, Illinois.
Okay.
Wherever that is.
That's down by that's southwest of here.
Southwest.
That's it's by Hinsdale.
You know what else? You know what else is southwest of here?
Hinsdale, Ebo,
You know what else is southwest of here?
Arizona.
Creed concert.
We'll all run over
Point.
under the sunlight.
I have my shirt.
Moonlight.
What?
It's moonlight. Is it sunlight?
Under the sunlight.
Is it sunlight? Under the moon? It is sunlight. Wait, is it moonlight or sunlight? Why did I have to think moonlight? Under the sunlight. It's definitely sunlight. It's definitely sunlight.
Yeah.
Under the sunlight.
You
Is it
wouldn't-
sunlight?
It's sunlight, dude.
Under the sunlight. Okay.
We'll all run over under the sunlight. Sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sunlight. Point for me.
Under this place.
I really want to see Daughtry. I really wish Daughtry was open.
Daughtry's still doing the thing with his beard where it curls around his ear. Remember that? He'd shave his head and then like his beard would grow and then it would like he would bring his sideburns around his ear. That was cool.
There's a pig that shit on another pig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the
Why is pig shit so big in the streets?
When was the?
Also, I think that's a Compton original video.
Yeah.
His voice in the back.
Yeah.
Oh really? Was he at like the state fair of sorts, Missouri or Tennessee? I assume one of those two. He probably was at. Where's the Illinois State Fair? I want to go to State Fair.
State Fair's rock. Demolition derbies.
I think
Yeah.
Wisconsin State Fair was this weekend.
Oh
It
really?
was up in Milwaukee.
Yeah, we just missed it.
I don't want to see the pig shitting.
I don't either.
man, get out of there.
Will took this video.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
It's great recognition.
that is well done, Will.
Good awareness.
Yeah, seeing turd coming out of a pig. Oh, I got to get my phone out.
Little man, get out of there.
State fairs. We can talk about them. Mississippi, it was in Jackson. We never will go to the state fair. But like Wisconsin. I got 50 DMs saying you should come to the Milwaukee.
You're not a
State
state fair
Wisconsin.
guy?
I was never a state fair guy.
Whoa.
We don't have a good state fair in Mississippi,
Oh.
in my opinion.
Oh. Oh.
I know Iowa State Fair. Is that the one
We
with all the
gotta-
fried stuff?
Iowa State Fair is great. They do yeah, they do fried. Everybody does fried stuff. Yeah. Is that a Midwest thing? You do the Pennsylvania State Fair? Where would that even be?
We
Harrisburg?
were never really
must
into
be
it.
I never really did the state. I've never
Midwest thing.
I've never been to a state fair. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God.
A family member, Ryan, shout out to Ryan. I met him last weekend when I was in Wisconsin. He was working at the Wisconsin State Fair. He said it was awesome.
I guess it makes sense. Like farming is
Mm-hmm.
a massive deal in the Midwest,
Yeah,
and that's kind of what a state fair is for. Is just to show off
show off your pigs.
your pigs, your crops, your butter sculptures.
Illinois State Fair is going on this week, but it's in Springfield.
We didn't even talk about the Caitlin Clark butter statue at the Iowa State Fair, did we?
Oh yeah, they do another one. I felt like they did one last year.
Oh, if they did, I don't know. I
Just
guess
do
they
one
did
every
another one.
year, yeah.
So just gradually melt over or do they freeze it and just bring it? They might freeze it.
They do some butter statues at the Ohio State Fair too. The Ohio State Fair is cool because it's in Columbus,
Would you rather have a butter statue
so it's
of
in like
yourself
an
or
actual city where you're.
butter statue or ice sculpture?
Uh,
I think
butter. I'd
I'd
rather
look
have
best in butter.
I'd rather
yeah.
have butter.
Illinois State Fair had Keith Urban and Motley Crue this weekend.
Oh,
And
shit.
butter?
I don't know about butter.
Oh.
Indiana's an Indy as well. That's my state fair experience, and it works out well because it's in cities. But I don't know what it's like to go to Springfield, Illinois.
Where's this?
I don't know if I want
Illinois
to do
State Fair.
that.
Should we go to see Lil Wayne on Wednesday night?
Wait, what?
If I want to go to Springfield.
And the Joe Bros?
These are gigantic acts.
And the USAC Bettenhausen 100?
Oh, dude, I would actually love to go to that. That would be fucking.
What is
sick,
that?
Dude. Sprint cars.
Oh, Miranda Lambert, Shabuzi.
Dude, I need to take you guys. I need to take you guys to a race like that's in a dirt track, middle of nowhere, podunk.
I would rather do that than the Indy 500.
That's like $10 tickets, maybe. It's so fucking.
I don't.
fun.
Indy 500 and Kentucky Derby and Daytona. They're too big.
Too many people.
Too many people. I don't want all that.
Yeah.
I want to go where there's 500 people and somebody might get killed. I need the prospect of death,
Yeah.
looming over all of us.
Yeah.
Step up your beard game and unleash your beast with Beard Guyz. Hair on your face is different from the hair on your body. Specific products are needed. Beard Guyz has products that wash, that hydrate, that help style your beard. Start your day off right with a 2-in-1 washing team, a wash and conditioner combo that's meant to cleanse and condition your beard. Has a citrus scent. You can hydrate the beard with some beard oil. The beard oil helps soften and moisturize the beard and skin. Lock in the beard and style it with some matte styling clay. This product has kaolin clay to help keep your beard in place. It can be used for your hair as well. We having trouble? Yeah, let's not show Evo's beard, for the love of God. The scent of the products is wonderful. They've got citrus scent. They've got other scents. The texture and feel. It feels great to apply on your face, and you can feel the effect on your skin and everything. Whether you're a seasoned vet or a rookie beginning the bearded journey, Beard Guyz is the brand for your beard. You can find Beard Guyz at your local Walmart and Walgreens. Again, your local Walmart and Walgreens is where you can find Beard Guyz.
Preseason poll dropped.
The AP poll, let's see it. I'm going to get mad. This is real time. I'll get mad. All right, Georgia number 1, got it. Ohio State number 2, agreed. Oregon 3, Texas 4. That's my top 4. Alabama 5, Ole Miss 6. Notre Dame, that's where I want to stop. Somebody explain Notre Dame to me like I'm 5. They got another ACC quarterback just like they did last year. Where's the receiver talent? Where's what's supposed to excite me about this team? The coach is not that good. Why is Notre Dame number 7 in the fucking country?
It's Notre
Okay.
Dame.
All right.
It's Notre Dame, I think.
Number 8, Penn State. I would have them have Notre Dame. Michigan 9. They're hard. It's hard to place Michigan this year. Florida State 10. That's a little too high for them.
Missouri should be higher.
Missouri could be higher. Utah about where Utah always is. LSU is too high. Clemson's too low. Tennessee's about right. Oklahoma about right. Oklahoma State a little high. Kansas State about right. Miami shouldn't be ranked at all. A&M shouldn't be ranked at all. Arizona, Kansas, USC shouldn't be ranked at all. NC State and Iowa. And Colorado got a vote
Colorado's got a path.
from somebody who
to
should
getting
not
ranked.
should not vote. Whoever voted Colorado and Auburn should not be allowed to vote anymore.
Whoever voted for Liberty, revoke their votes.
Also should not be allowed
Revoke
to
your
vote.
votes. I mean, we can see it now, right? Isn't the AP poll like?
Oh, yeah, you can see who votes in the AP poll. I assume Colorado is going to be whoever writes for the Boulder Gazette
Yeah.
or the Denver Post. Actually, Denver Post is a newspaper, right? That's where Woody
Yeah.
Page worked?
Yeah.
It's my second Woody Page reference of the show. Brings my all-time total to 2.
That's exciting. We got a preseason poll.
Mm-hmm.
Who's pull that back up? Who's national title or bust?
The top 4. To me, the top 4.
Yeah. What about Ole Miss?
I don't think they're national title or bust.
Do you think I guess the reason I throw I'm not saying I would, but I'm just asking you, like, does this feel like if not now then when for Ole Miss, or does this feel like Ole Miss is going to be at the top for a while?
It might feel like that, but reality is if you look at that, they're 6th in the country and they're 4th in the SEC on this poll.
Yeah,
like
but
their schedule's good. They only play one of those teams. I think they only play Georgia. They don't play Alabama or Texas. But the reason I don't say it's now or never is because like Kiffin has mastered that transfer portal better than anybody.
Yeah.
So while it looks like they're losing everybody, he'll probably just replace them all with other guys.
So even if they like make the SEC championship, lose in the first round of the playoffs, say it's not like shit. We're never gonna get back here.
The never only comes in for them when he leaves.
Yeah.
Then it's never. But as long as he's there, and then he's going to keep doing this because he's good.
Yeah.
And they won't be able to replace him if he ever leaves. He might not leave. I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to look at that one more time, just to. Okay, Notre Dame's definitely the team. Might have to do a Notre Dame TikTok in a minute. Michigan again. It's just impossible to place them because of everything that they lost.
All the cheating.
Yeah.
The cheating.
Florida State,
the cheating scandal in college sports
I
history.
don't get Florida State over Clemson at all. Florida State has DJ Uiagalelei. Like we've seen it. He's not good.
Mm-hmm.
We know that he's not good. We've got proof. I don't know why we keep pretending that he is good. All right.
Are the quarterbacks not like as I'm thinking about all the quarterbacks that are up there, like I'm not. Last year was a great crop of quarterbacks.
This one's pretty good.
We're spoiled.
I
This
think,
year.
yeah, last year kind of spoiled us, but Carson Beck is very good.
Doofus face, though.
Jackson Dart is good. Quinn Ewers is very
Quinn
good.
Ewers is good, yeah.
Yeah, and Quinn Ewers is better than people act like Quinn Ewers is. I'm just trying to think who's at the top. I think Dylan Gabriel at Oregon's just kind of like a guy. Other people think he's great. I don't think he's great. I think he's just a good, solid quarterback.
Yeah.
But so was Bo Nix, and he did well out there.
There's something about like the Oregon jersey too.
Yeah.
You could take a shitty football player and throw him in an Oregon jersey, and you convince yourself they're going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Marcus Mariota was one of the best college quarterbacks. Definitely better than Jameis Winston. That's for sure.
Uh-oh.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Marcus Mariota was great. Fantastic.
We are doing it.
Jameis Winston, better college quarterback than Marcus Mariota. And I know Marcus Mariota has better numbers. Jameis Winston only played 2 years and won a national title. Whatever. I'm not kidding.
Did Marcus Mariota went head-to-head?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. So
that doesn't matter at all.
He won head-to-head.
Oh, okay. So Eli's better than Tom Brady.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
I'm looking at the slate for week 1.
Getting juiced up.
Read it.
That 11 o'clock window is slammed.
Read it.
Well,
Read a few.
Clemson. There's
Read a
Clemson,
few.
Georgia.
Okay.
Penn State, West Virginia, which you said the other day, and I think you're right, is not going to be.
It's a dangerous spot for you guys.
Very dangerous spot. Later,
Florida, Miami's in that.
Florida, Miami. There's also Notre Dame, Texas A&M in the night slot on Saturday. Then there's USC, LSU on Sunday night, and then Monday is Boston College, Florida State. But I'm still excited.
So here's what's going to happen. Notre Dame is inexplicably ranked number 7 for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to lose week 1 to A&M. A&M will then replace them being inexplicably ranked in the top 10, and then they'll lose.
Notre Dame will fall to 11.
Yeah.
A&M will be 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm. And then
like that.
A&M will lose to Florida in week 3, and then we just and off we go.
Mm-hmm.
Off we.
We're so fucking back.
So fucking back.
You think any of those teams outside the top 15 get into the top 12, or like outside the top 12 or in the top 12 by the end of the season?
Certainly. I would.
Which ones?
I would wonder. Okay, we need to monitor this going forward. Of the top 12 teams, I would say, would a good number be half of them getting in the playoff, or 8 of them getting in the playoff? What's a good solid number? Because all 12 ain't getting in the playoff.
What's the G5 rule again? They're not necessarily
It's highest ranked.
they're not necessarily guaranteed a spot, or they are.
So it's the 5 highest ranked conference champions at the end of the year, which theoretically could also be like Washington State or Oregon State. It probably won't be.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Yeah.
Washington State was like 15th and the highest group of 5 team was 16, Washington State would get in because they're the Pac-2 champion.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty much set up for the group of 5 to get at least one team in. And
Okay.
they'll probably be the 12th seed.
All right. I don't. We just have a very important topic that we have to discuss. And if you had the choice to eat one mascot in college football, which one would you choose, and what would be your last choice? Now, all right. So it's 2 different answers here, right? So we're talking animal mascot and then the costume mascot, or which one are we talking about, Ebo?
I'm fine with doing costume mascot if it was edible. Like you're not eating the furry Oregon duck. You're
Syracuse.
eating it.
What?
Syracuse.
Yeah.
Like do any of the mascots that are furry like look delicious?
The Hilltopper.
Oh yeah.
I would eat the fuck out of the Hilltopper. I would bring the Hilltopper to me. I'm gonna take a big ass bite. of
How
the
would you eat?
Hilltopper.
Would you use a knife and a fork, or would you just?
I think
grab
I'd grab it with my bare hand like it's an apple, and I would just dig it. I wonder what's on the inside though.
eventually human, right?
I guess so.
The
Hilltopper
Syracuse
looks
orange.
delicious.
Now, if it's animal, it's almost certainly Arkansas Razorback, right? It's get some pork, or is it
Longhorn,
Texas Longhorns,
Duck.
steak, duck?
buffalo,
I think it's duck.
You think
Colorado
it's duck?
buffalo,
Duck is delicious.
little,
You think-
little bison burger.
You go duck over steak?
A good duck over
A good steak?
Colorado, Chicago's got some
Oh.
some good duck shit.
I got
going
I got beef with
on.
that.
In the
Never ever choose a good duck over a good steak.
No, I'm trying to think. I didn't explicitly say I was going to do that. I think a good steak, but duck is like such a rarity that I eat it that when I have it, I very
There's a ton of
enjoy it.
duck in Chicago.
Yeah.
There feels like there's something duck on every menu that when I go out to eat.
What are we missing?
Um,
Florida Gators? No, I don't.
I do think a bison burger would be good.
Tigers.
I would like a bison burger. I would like
Lions? No. Certainly wouldn't want to eat a bulldog.
Delta State.
Yeah, that's not really their mascot. The fighting okra.
What about
Hokie.
Huh?
I'm just reading the chat. Hokies.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
Oh,
good.
it's a
to
turkey. Yeah.
South Carolina Gamecock?
Yeah, good chicken.
You would want to eat some cock.
Maryland.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mark,
I
did you
got
see what
that.
Evo did to
I got-
Connors now?
Yeah, and
my ass right there.
I connected those dots for sure. Yeah. I got that one.
Green wave.
That's water. That's nasty water.
That's a Mountain Dew flavor.
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, get
Green
it.
wave would rip.
Mm.
I would do some duck tacos and a green wave margarita. I would do that.
Oregon
at
State?
a
Beaver?
Mexican restaurant. I've eaten a lot of beaver in my life. It's a little gamey.
it is.
It's not as delightful as you
Got
thought it would be when you were
a twang to it.
14. Yeah, I don't know. What's the least the one I would least the one that would be my last choice would be basically an human. I'd have to imagine that eating like a Spartan.
Yeah, volunteer.
Yeah, fighting Irish.
Yeah, unseasoned fighting Irish.
Where does the Stanford tree fall in this spectrum?
I wouldn't eat a tree. I wouldn't. Would you eat a tree?
But also, would it be one of the
Oh, the mascot,
that
the
you-
actual mascot. looks-
the Stanford?
I don't know, like
physical
the
tree.
Reese's Christmas trees,
Yeah.
Mhm.
the Little Debbie Christmas trees.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Those look good. So
Those
some
look
of
good.
those trees, like if you turn the Stanford tree into a pastry, I think it'd be delicious.
Yeah. We've all eaten a leaf or two in our life.
Spinach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else you eat,
I'd,
Connor?
I'd,
Cock.
I'd smoke that Stanford tree for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Guy like me.
Shit.
Fill that weed jar.
Jonathan Taylor wearing the what do they call that thing? A
Guardian cap?
Guardian cap.
So that's just gonna
Is
be
this
normal,
news?
right?
Is this? I mean, I know it is, but it's like, do we care? Like, is that like a?
My first thought when people said it was like, good for him.
Yeah.
Smart business.
If we wake up in 5 years and every single football player is wearing those in a real life meaningful game, does that change anything for you?
No,
I don't think so either.
it just.
I think the news for me is that this does nothing to me one way or another. It
No.
just looks like a different helmet he's
seems
wearing.
fine. He's
Yeah.
wearing a super helmet.
Yeah.
They're all gonna wear super helmets soon.
I would imagine so. Yeah. All right. We streaming today? Who's playing?
I'm playing, I think.
Me, Brandon, Lucasi.
I got to be home by 5, so I got to go first.
Okay.
We have a...
We'll be streaming after the act today, though, which would be nice.
Mhm.
We don't have to wait till
And
Correct.
Cody.
like 4:30 to start.
Who?
Cody. All right. I guess that's it. I'm gonna miss the Olympics. Shout out Cole Hawker and Quincy Hall and
Mhm.
who else became a star of these Olympics?
Leon Marchand.
Marchand, Mondo Duplantis.
Leon Marchand. Oh, the dick guy.
Ray gun.
No, he was the non-dick guy. That's why he won the.
No, it's
In
in addition to Mondo
yeah,
Duplantis, the dick guy.
Yeah, the dick guy for sure.
TJ, can you say the croissant line before we go?
Are you going to finish that croissant?
I will miss the Olympics. But it's football season now, so I guess starting tomorrow we dive in.
I kind of do wish the Olympics had started 1 week later and it went right
into
actually
football
to
season.
football
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
Also, Tom Cruise looked old. He looked really old.
Okay, thank
He
you.
looked old. I went as long as
His
I could
hair looked
without saying
terrible.
it. He looked terrible. He looked like shit. He looked bad.
He didn't look good.
Yeah, I gotta go cleanse my
And find
eyeballs
another
with Top Gun Maverick.
rapper. Like there's other rappers. Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg can't do everything.
Tom Cruise looked old. All right, we're gonna stream after the act. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
That's how ball is done.